Hey, let me go in and get my intro.
Unleash your ideas, like and subscribe. Unleash your ideas, like and subscribe. Yeah, yeah. Got a spark in your soul, time to set it free. From your heart to the world.
Do you want to be, huh? Yep. You just need a remote. You lost it. Lie. You can use the remote from here and that room in there. Jeez. I'm like, I'm trying to start my intro. I'm live. You had to go. I mean, like, then you're gonna just smile and walk away. Like, okay. Anyway, what's up, y'all? I made it. I just came off of another client call. I need to wrap up some things before I chimed in, and I actually have another call coming up very shortly. Y'all know Mondays and Tuesdays are like my very busy days, but I wanted to get in here today because I didn't get in here earlier. And I got something special for you. And this is for my staffing crowd. And it's really for everybody because, I've been talking about AI and all the things that are happening with the AI market. Well, I want to talk about that a little bit more and show you how the $650 billion staffing market ties into the $10 trillion AI market, the $10 trillion labor market that's happening right now. And that is very, very big news for, and really for my staffingpreneurs, because this gives you an opportunity to expand your business model organically. And I want to talk a little bit about that. So I want to just say hi to everybody. Welcome for everybody that's here. And if you have a moment, I personally would like to know, let me get my little banner here. I would like to know what's your name and where you chiming in from. And if you're in staffing, I want to know what your niche is for sure. And what area of staffing that you are tapping into. That's very important. And then, of course, you can leave a comment, ask questions, like, subscribe to my channel and to this video. And thank you so much for being here. Welcome, LinkedIn, as well. Okay, so I have a PowerPoint presentation for you. And y'all already know how I move. I'm going to share my screen so you can see the presentation. And there we go. And then and yeah, let's get into the business. Hold on one second. Did it go on in? No, y'all can see it now. Okay. So let's go in. I'm going to move it there and I'm going to make this bigger, and I want to walk you through this today. So today we are talking about tapping into the $650 billion staffing plus $10 trillion labor market. You all have been hearing me talk about humans plus AI. It's the future of staffing, not just in 2025, 2026, 2027, and therefore everything is definitely changing. And I want you to be a part of what's happening right now. So traditional staffing is 100% booming. The current market size in 2025 is $650 billion. They're saying that the analysts are saying the staffing is projected to grow to $680 billion in 2026. So a 30% increase. And that's amazing, right? And the reality is the traditional staffing isn't going anywhere. Companies still need human talent, and the market continues to grow year over year. Okay, this is a proven, stable foundation for your business. But there's a much bigger opportunity out there, and that's the $10 trillion labor market opportunity. And when I say labor market, we're talking about automation, right? Automating the workforce, essentially. The global labor market is valued at $10 trillion annually and is undergoing a profound transformation right now. And this isn't just about traditional staffing anymore. The real opportunity is that every job, every task, every workflow across all industries will ultimately need to be reevaluated and converted into some combination of human talent, where strategic deployment of skilled individuals for complex, nuanced roles are there. Then you also have AI automation, where you're implementing intelligent software agents for digital work and cognitive tasks. And then robotic systems, right? Integrating physical robots for repetitive and manual processes. This comprehensive reevaluation and re-engineering of work is the true scope of the $10 trillion opportunity that your staffing agency can capture. And I just want you to sit with that for a minute. Just let that sit there. I need you to understand that all jobs at some point are going to be automated over the next 5 to 10, 15 years, right? The larger companies are going to take a lot longer to convert. The smaller companies are going to do it immediately. And then you have everyone in between. The opportunity is here for you as a staffingpreneur and as an entrepreneur to also tap into the labor market in a different way. So now you're tapping in from a staffing perspective by providing the talent. Now we're telling you that all of that talent that's being provided, some of that talent is going to go away, and they're going to be new talent that's going to be created, right? But the talent that's going away, that talent is going to have to be converted into some type of automation. And you have the ability to provide that automation to employers. That is the opportunity. So let's talk about unlocking the full potential of the evolving workforce landscape. Your competitive advantage is that traditional staffing agencies can only access the $650 billion market, okay? Staffing agencies like yours that offer humans plus AI plus robots, when the time comes for robots, and it's coming, you all can tap into an entire $10 trillion labor automation opportunity, which is totally different than what traditional agencies are doing. So you'll already be ahead of the game. Now, why does this matter for staffing agencies? And I'm talking about the $10 trillion labor opportunity. The evolving landscape of work means staffing agencies can move beyond traditional human placement to engage with the full spectrum of the $10 trillion global labor market. You can do that by empowering talent, placing skilled professionals who design, develop, and manage advanced automation and AI systems. You can do it by providing AI agent solutions, providing AI agents that can replace or augment human work, driving efficiencies and new capabilities. You can do that through robotics for physical tasks, right? Offer robotic solutions for physical labor and repetitive processes, enhancing productivity. Or through hybrid workforce models, where you're developing and managing dynamic teams that seamlessly combine human, AI, and robotic resources. This is not the future. The future is here. This is not the future. The future is here. And my question is, how do you want to engage with that future? How do you want to be a part of designing the future of work? Because you have the opportunity to do so through your staffing solutions. And if you're here on my channel and you don't have a staffing agency and you're like, but I am an entrepreneur, I want to do the same thing. The opportunity is here. It's a $10 trillion untapped market right now. And we're at the very beginning phases. I love this. Now, Y Combinator was signaling the next wave. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Y Combinator, but when the world's most prestigious startup accelerator speaks, the tech world listens. Y Combinator's request for startups is a powerful indicator of the future of market trends. So if you're not familiar with what happened, let me share with you, and I know you've been seeing me kind of talk about it a lot lately, but it's been a big deal because Y Combinator is like who companies go to when it's just startups, all things startups. Where's the money going related to startups? That's what Y Combinator is about. I'm going to find the screenshot here for a second. Give me 1 second. And basically they just put this they just put the call out, which is kind of crazy, and it's kind of scary, but we're gonna still go with it, even though I feel like I don't know what I did with it. Downloads, maybe it's here it is. Here we go. Okay, so let me just make sure you can see what I see. Okay, yes. So this is what Y Combinator put out. It's a request for startups. So they are like one of the most prestigious places for startups, where startups go. When you want to find out where the money is going in the market, Y Combinator is one of the places that will definitely tell you where the money is headed. And so they put out this request. Jared Friedman put out a request for startups. They're looking for full stack AI companies. Now, this is a huge deal because this is telling you what they're looking for. They're looking to find their next like Stripe, their next like big company, like what we see now, all the companies that are like the big startups now. This is the beginning phase for that. And they're looking to fund those companies. That's your company. That's a big deal. That's your company. So I'm going to read it just so you know. So at YC, I would like to fund more founders working on full AI stack companies. What is a full stack AI company, you ask? Let me give you an example. Suppose you believe that LLMs are now able to automate a lot of legal work. There are two things you might do with that idea. You could build an AI agent and sell it to law firms. That's what most people do. Or you could start your own law firm, staff it with AI agents, and compete with the existing law firms. That, my friends, is going full stack. You can do this for any industry, especially one dominated by slow-moving incumbents. Instead of selling to dinosaurs, you could make them extinct. That is their call. That's their request for startups. Okay. So that's huge. I'm like, oh my gosh, because not that I'm necessarily looking to build, or not that I'm looking for you to build for them to go and fund it, although I think that would be amazing if they would fund it. I have a friend of mine, he got offered, I think, $3 million in startup funding from Y Combinator for one of his AI platforms. So it would be great to have that funding and so forth. But the idea that this is where the money is going in technology automatically gives you a head start right now. It automatically gives you leverage to be able to be like, okay, now I know what type of systems or platforms that I want to build. And the reality is that they're trying to really replace work, right? They're trying to get as much AI automation working on behalf of humans as possible. I believe so that we can utilize our creativity in a totally different way, and utilizing AI to take our ideas that we already have and unleashing them. That's what I'm starting to see as time goes on. At first I was like, I don't know, like us not working seems crazy, but I do believe that creators will still work and creators will utilize these platforms. And I believe each and every one of us is a creator in our own way. And the way AI is structured, it gives you an opportunity to just have an idea and to bring it to life. And I get to do it every day. I want to show you how to do it. But anyway, I'm getting out of control. I just wanted to share it. I got excited. So anyway, I just wanted to show you the call so that when you see the PowerPoint, you understand why it's saying the things that it's saying. Okay, so I'm going to go back. So Y Combinator is signaling the next wave. When the world's most prestigious startup accelerator speaks, the tech world listens. Y Combinator's request for startups is a powerful indicator of future market trends. So who is Y Combinator? It's the world's most prestigious startup accelerator, backing giants like Airbnb, DoorDash, and Stripe. The announcement: YC recently published their request for startups, highlighting areas for the next generation of billion-dollar companies. Why this matters: YC signal means smart money sees massive opportunity in the $10 trillion labor automation market. And this is a big deal because YC is actively funding companies that will transform work across all industries. The future of work is being built right now. Okay, so why this matters for staffing agencies: it's time to automate the future of work. The staffing industry has always been about finding the right talent for the right job. Now it's about finding talent who can create the future of work using technology, which is a little bit different than what we've experienced in the past. Your new role, right, is going to be like the new roles that are going to come out are going to be like AI engineers, where you place specialists who build automation systems, robotics experts. Like these are the people who are going to be placed in the future. Not to say we won't have the current roles that we have, but the people that will be working in the future will be people who will be able to direct AI and robots in a totally different way, work with them, manage them, and so forth. So right now we're in a space where, yes, we still need nurses, but in 3 years, we're only going to want to hire nurses who know how to work with AI agents, or you're going to have the smaller facilities won't be hiring nurses at all. They'll have AI agents that will do all the things that nurses do. This is the future that we're walking into. And the question is are you going to allow the future to come to you in this way? Or are you going to be a part of creating that future of work, right? You're going to be on the forefront of creating that. That's what I want to know from you today. The reality, companies just don't need workers anymore. They need transformation partners who can help them automate, innovate, and compete in an AI first world. All right. So staffing agencies are perfectly positioned because they already understand the workforce needs, company operations, and talent capabilities. Now you need to speak the language of automation to unlock this massive market. So let's talk a little bit about the first opportunity that I feel like you should get into to either add to your staffing agency as a DBA, as a part of your business, but that is the full stack AI company ultimately, right? And so at YC, they want to fund more founders working on full stack AI companies. I believe you can do that. The concept, instead of just building AI tools to sell to existing companies, you can create an entirely new company staffed with AI agents that compete directly with traditional firms. So don't just sell AI to law firms as an example. Start your own law firm, start it with AI agents and compete with existing law firms. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you, some of you might be saying, okay, that's interesting. What about for staffing? Same thing for staffing, right? Instead of building a traditional staffing agency, you can build a whole new staffing agency that essentially sources, recruits, sells, everything all in one fell swoop, with agents doing all of those things on your behalf, and then selling that to staffing agencies. That is literally getting rid of the staffing company. I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm saying you could do that. But it's very similar to that in the AI law firm. Will all companies bite? No. Will some companies bite? Yes. Probably more of your smaller companies and your newer companies, because all the newer companies that are coming up and that are being developed are probably going to be more AI focused anyway. So it'll make more sense to them. You still have your traditional staffing to support what's already been developed, or what's being developed now, and what's been developed already. The opportunity, you could do this for any industry, especially one dominated by slow moving incumbents. Instead of selling to the dinosaurs, you can make them extinct. We talked about that. Now, this full stack AI company here, we talked about the AI law firms. You could do automated billing. Don't just place medical billers. Launch your own company where AI handles all billing, and hospitals contract with you, replacing conventional billing services. Right? You might have an AI accounting firm where you're moving beyond staffing accountants, where you're establishing your own accounting firm where AI performs tax preparation, bookkeeping, and audits, competing directly with traditional firms. And then you might do some next gen, customer support. Instead of placing CSM reps, build a customer service company where AI agents manage all support inquiries. Businesses outsource to your AI driven solutions. So Y Combinator's vision is very clear. Don't just help existing businesses automate, create a completely new company that uses AI as its core workforce, competing directly with traditional firms. Your staffing agency can be at the forefront of this transformation. Now, you might be asking, why this is full stack. You're not improving existing companies, you're replacing entire traditional businesses. That's why it's full stack. AI is your entire workforce performing core services from end to end. Okay. And you're competing head to head with incumbents, making them obsolete. So you're getting rid of the big guys and you're taking over in this new world. It's harder for the big guys to start in with something new, right? It takes a lot for them to transition, especially if they have hundreds and thousands of employees. Creating something new, adding it to their current infrastructure is not an easy thing. It takes them time to roll over into those things. So you can catch the market of new companies. You can catch the markets who have a more flexible infrastructure where they can bring on new technology and it still talk to their existing infrastructure. And then you can help create programs and services that will help larger companies naturally, convert, at a pace that's conducive to them. All right. Now, the $10 trillion labor market opportunity number 2 is an AI agent consulting, which is a little bit different. This is where you help existing companies automate some of their roles. The concept is you work with existing businesses to identify roles that can be automated, then build and deploy AI agents that replace those specific positions. So what you do. So you assess the roles and identify which roles in their company are right for automation. You build the custom AI agents, develop tailored AI agents for specific business functions. You implement and integrate seamlessly, embed AI into operational workflows. Then you train teams, you educate their workforce to collaborate effectively with the AI agents. And then you optimize and manage. You provide ongoing management and optimization for peak performance. Okay, and some examples of this is maybe like a hospital client. AI agents replace their medical billing department. The hospital still operates, but one department is fully automated, and it's all fully automated by you and your agency. The law firm client, AI handles contract review and legal research. The law firm exists, but specific tasks are automated, freeing human talent, right? And then also maybe it's a retail company client where AI customer service agents manage support. The core retail business remains while support functions are efficiently automated. Okay. So why this works, this AI agent consulting. So for staffing agencies, this path positions you as a strategic partner, guiding existing businesses through the AI transformation without direct competition, where opportunity number 1 is direct competition. Opportunity number 2, not so much. This really falls in line with what a staffing agency would do. So companies need guidance. Businesses recognize the need for automation, but they lack the expertise to implement it. That's what your agency can do for them. Leverage your expertise. Your staffing agency brings invaluable industry knowledge to automation projects, right? High margin fees. You benefit from lucrative consulting and implementation fees for specialized services. Reoccurring revenue. I talk about that MRR and YRR, monthly reoccurring revenue, yearly reoccurring revenue. Reoccurring revenue generate consistent income from ongoing management and optimization contracts. And then just be a trusted partner. Position your agency as the essential automation and transformation partner for the future of work. Okay. This business model, you as a service provider, you remain a service provider, but you're empowering existing companies to modernize their operations, foster collaboration rather than disruption. This creates a sustainable symbolic relationship with you and your clients. So I can see a lot of staffing agencies in particular wanting to focus on the AI agent consulting versus doing a full stack business, where more of my entrepreneurs may want to go in that direction, but maybe you do both, right? I don't know, but let's talk about the AI agent, because this is really important. There are a lot of different things you can do with the AI agent, right? So there are 2 distinct advantages and operational models when you're integrating AI agent consulting into your staffing agency. Path 1 is integrating AI consulting. So expand your current offerings to include AI agent design and implementation as a premium service for your existing clients. You can position your agency as a full solution provider, humans plus AI. You can achieve higher margins on consulting versus traditional placements. You can differentiate yourself from competitors that are still working in the old model, and you can leverage existing client relationships and trust that you already have. Or you can go to path 2 and launch like an AI first division, right? Where you create a specialized unit, or you create specialized units focused entirely on staffing and managing AI agents, treating them as digital employees. This is where you're going to design, build, and place custom AI agents for client needs, offer ongoing management and optimization services, establish a recurring revenue model for scalability, and create new revenue streams from the same client base. Okay. Why this works? Because your industry expertise plus your existing client trust and your understanding of workflows makes you the ideal partner for AI implementation. You want to be a part of this new AI staffing world that's here, and it's not just coming, it's here, right? So the opportunity number 3 is the AI SaaS software market. So you can build software products powered by AI and sell it at scale. You can create software as a service platforms that leverage AI to solve specific problems, then sell the software to multiple clients rather than doing custom work for each one of those clients. The key difference is the full stack, you replace entire businesses. You are the service company. Whereas if the consulting, you build custom AI for each client's specific needs. And in this particular instance, you build one product and sell it to many customers. So when you think about it, and I think I'm going to say this in the upcoming slide, if you do opportunity 1 and or 2, you can always still add opportunity number 3 onto 1 and 2 and really supercharge, like Super Saiyan level up your business model. But I'm sure I'll get into that because I'll be fired up over here. But, for staffing agency owners, when we're talking about AI SaaS software, we're talking about you could do AI recruiting and matching, where you develop platforms for precise candidate sourcing and skill matching for specific niche markets, right? You could also do automated compliance, where you're creating systems and managing credentials, licenses, and regulatory adherence for the employers. You could do smart scheduling and shifts, where you design software for intelligent staff deployment and shift management. You could do candidate engagement, where you build tools for automated communication and personalized candidate experience. Who's going to buy this? Other staffing agencies seeking efficiency gains, HR departments at companies of all sizes, healthcare facilities, and large organizations with complex staffing needs, and any organization that benefits from streamlined talent acquisition and management. Now, why does SaaS still matter? While considered the traditional form of tech now, it still generates billions in recurring revenue. And an AI-powered SaaS platform is the profitable evolution, offering scalability and consistent income streams. Your advantage is that you understand the industry pain points better than pure tech companies. Your practical experience informs solutions that truly work and resonates with users. You build it once, you sell it 1,000 times. And that's why SaaS, AI SaaS is so awesome in my opinion. Because unlike consulting, which requires custom work for each client, SaaS allows you to build one robust solution and sell it repeatedly with high profit margins and minimal additional effort per sale. So you build that out that one time, you SaaS it out, and now you're supporting your current client, but you're also now tapping into the market space of other clients that are having the same types of issues, and you just supercharged your business model. SaaS software is traditional, but it's still alive. Software as a service is now considered traditional technology, and you're going to even see people say it's dead, but it is far from dead, okay? Okay, just because something is established doesn't mean that it's obsolete. Traditional business models continue to generate billions in revenue. And the lesson here is don't abandon what works. Build on proven foundations while adding innovation. All right. So we just talked about three paths, right? Through this $10 trillion opportunity. I want you to understand your options and the various business models. Okay. So you've got full stack AI agent consultant and AI SaaS software. We can talk about what you're building under each one. With full stack, you have new competing businesses powered by AI agent consulting, you have custom AI solutions for existing companies, and AI SaaS software, you have a software products for the market. Okay, who you're competing with, traditional service companies in that industry for the full stack. No direct competition. You're a consultant for the AI agent consulting, and for the SaaS software, you're competing with other software companies. What about the revenue model? For the full stack AI, you have service fees. So like traditional business, but AI powered. For AI agent consulting, you have consulting plus implementation plus management fees. You can be a multi-billion dollar company as an AI agent consulting company right off the break. Then you have AI software. You get monthly and annual subscriptions, and you can even get daily with now, because a lot of the AI platforms, they offer tokens. So you can also get daily fees in addition to your monthly and your annual subscriptions. Scalability in your full stack AI, you can scale like a traditional business, but with AI efficiency. With AI agent consulting, you're limited by the consulting capacity. So you would have to increase your level of consultants in order to scale at the level that you probably want, which you could potentially do through your AI. And then AI SaaS software is unlimited. Software scales indefinitely, so you can, you can just scale. Now, client relationship with full stack, you are the service provider that they hire. Whereas the AI agent consulting, you're their transformation partner. And if you're doing the AI SaaS software, they're your software customer. So a little bit different with those. And then just examples for each and every one here. You start with full stack AI. You start your AI powered medical billing company competing with traditional companies. With the AI agent consulting, you would help, let's say, for example, hospitals build AI to automate their billing department. And then if it was maybe an AI SaaS software, you would sell billing software to hospitals and to billing companies, right? So the reality is that these aren't mutually exclusive. If you're a very smart entrepreneur, you'll pursue multiple paths. You'll build maybe an AI stack company in promising markets, consult for clients who need custom solutions, and create SaaS products for repeatable problems. I wish you so much success in doing that, okay? Because each of these taps into the $10 trillion opportunities in different ways, and there's so much opportunity for you to tap into. Now, if you haven't figured it out, the staffing industry is 1,000,000% transforming, and you have to be ready for the future. The old model is placing humans in jobs. The new model is placing humans, AI savvy humans, AI agents, and robots. Okay, it's a whole new market out here, and I want you to be ready because the new opportunities are available to you. The $10 trillion labor automation market offers staffing agencies diverse avenues for growth beyond traditional human placement. So we're talking about building full stack AI companies where you're creating new businesses that replace traditional service providers, leveraging AI and robots as your primary workforce. We're talking about offering AI agent consulting services where you're helping existing companies automate specific roles and departments by building and deploy custom AI agents and robotic solutions. Then you have the opportunity to develop AI SaaS products where you're building scalable software platforms powered by AI that addresses repeatable problems across various industries, scaling to multiple customers. You also can place AI savvy human talent where you can recruit and staff professionals skilled in designing, building, and managing advanced AI systems and robotics automation. And then you can deploy robotic solutions where you're providing physical automation for operations and warehouses, manufacturing, logistics, and healthcare facilities. Companies today require all of these solutions. So if your agency is only focused on traditional staffing, you risk missing out on the immense $10 trillion labor market opportunity. Are you fired up? I know you're fired up. Okay, so if you're only doing traditional staffing, you're missing out. That's what it is, and we want you to be in. So if you're ready to transform your staffing agency, you already know I want to talk to you about my 3-day boot camp, because I can help you understand how to build AI agents and how to build your software to get your idea off the ground. We have a live workshop on December 3rd through 5th. Okay, in person in Los Angeles. We're in downtown Inglewood, just to be specific. Also online, so you can be online or in person. We do have limited seats, but I do want you to be involved and I do want you to come. So you can go to unleashyourideas.com/3-day-AI-bootcamp and get your ticket. Okay, because I want to see you there. Now, what you're going to learn how to integrate AI into your existing business model. If you already have a current model, you're going to learn how to build and deploy your AI agents with technology you want to use and how to move your agents through one platform to the next. You're going to position yourself within the $10 trillion market. So what are you going to do specifically? And then you're going to talk about practical implementation strategies. This is a working boot camp. So literally you're going to go in with an idea. You're going to walk out with a tangible MVP, which is a tangible product that you can actually demo to potential clients and sell your service to. And that's very, 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 very exciting. Okay. So I really want you to come to my 3-day AI boot camp, whether you're a staffing agency or not. We are definitely transforming the future of work, and we're doing it in a major way. Hello. Okay, I got a comment. Let me just see. Hey. That's my Stephanie. She's saying, hey, D, how you feeling? How are you? It's good to see you. I'm here. I'm just letting y'all know that right now things are changing. And like the tech people are trying to come out, then they're not trying. They're coming out and they're trying to tell people in the best way that they know how that jobs are going to transform. But what they're not saying is really how they're going to transform. They're just saying like AI is going to take people's jobs. Well, that's true, and it's not. AI is going to replace a lot of the work that we have out today. A lot of the jobs that we see that are traditional are not going to exist in 5 to 10 years. They're going to be different jobs that are going to exist. But the jobs that are going to exist are going to be very AI focused, because the world is moving us to this AI space. So when you think about that, you got to start opening your mindset. You got to start thinking about, okay, so what happens if AI does take my job? That should be your first thought process. What happens if AI does take my job? Okay. And so you got to start thinking about how you can future-proof your job right now. And the only way you can future-proof your job is by creating the AI version of your job. You doing it though. Because if you wait for somebody else to do it, then they're going to lay you off, and that other person is going to be the one that implements those things. So you're either going to implement you're going to either automate your job, or you're going to create the company that replaces the whole thing, right? You're going to do one of the two. I don't know, but that's the direction you want to go in. And I'm going to help you get there. So I definitely want you coming to my 3-day boot camp. If you have questions, let me know. The link is going to be in the description if it's already there. We're doing this thing December 3rd. Is you got the holidays coming up. Tell your friends and your family you want a ticket to the AI workshop boot camp. And then once you learn, you teach somebody else, so that we can all grow. We can all be in a great situation. I do know they're going to be implementing universal basic income and different things like that, but I can't be the person that's living off of UBI. I gotta be making billions. Like, I can't be like living off of UBI and then, waiting for my check to come every month. And so it's like, now you got to take control. And right now we're in a time where we as creators I feel like we're the rulers out here in a way, because we can just take our ideas, whatever idea we have, and then just put it in the AI and say, create it. And then monetize off of that idea. There's never been a time in history where it's been so easy to do that. And right now it's like, it's open market. And so this excites me, and I'm in this 90-day lock-in challenge. I haven't given up. I'm still on my 90-day lock. I'm a little busy right now, but I'm on my 90-day. And like, this is so perfect. I have so many platforms that I can share with you, or maybe in the next video I will. Somebody else asked me the other day, am I going to go back and read more from the book? I am. A lot of people have grabbed the Fuck Being Broke ebook, so you can go and get that from unleashyourideas.com. It's definitely a great ebook. People are loving it. They sending me text messages and all types of messages saying, woo, Dee, this book is great. And so, yeah, we got a lot going on in this level up season. And I want to just tell you that the people who are coming on board, I've signed on a couple of new clients recently. And I just love the energy of people like not being comfortable where you are anymore, ready to get out of your comfort zone, ready to step up, level up into that next version of yourself. Is so freaking important that you get to the point where you're saying being comfortable is not acceptable anymore. And why wait for someone to make me uncomfortable before I take control of my future? Right. And so this is what we're doing. We're taking control of our future. We're deciding right here, right now that, like, listen, I have the ability to level up. I have the capability. I have the time. Everybody got 2 or 3 hours in their day that they can dedicate specifically towards leveling up the next and turning into the next version of themselves, whether that's learning, implementing, whatever the case may be. And that's what I want to see you doing. So I got to go. I got a client in 1 minute. I love y'all. I'm going to do the outro. I'll be back. Not tomorrow, maybe, because I'm unless it's late. If I come back tomorrow, it'll be late. But I'll be back. And definitely on Wednesday. I love y'all. I hope y'all having a great day. Please join my boot camp. And
Unleash your ideas. No time to wait. Build your dream. Don't let it escape. From the vision to the code, from the thought to the sale, you've got the fire. Now set your trail. Cause empires rise where ideas ignite. This is your moment.